Guys, when we say the words testicular fortitude, we're talking about that deep-seated masculine courage, strength, balls, guts, manlyhood. That's what we're talking about. And today's episode, we're going to talk about a Viking named Ivar the Boneless.
This is Testicular Fortitude on the Manlihood ManCast.
Are you ready to live life to the full? Are you ready to rise up and live a life of honor? Are you ready to boldly step into a life of courage? This is the Manlihood ManCast, and here's your host, Josh Hatcher.
Ever needed to circumcise a gnat, but your Walmart knife from 13 years ago just isn't cutting it? Pun intended. Well, HAINES Knives is here to fix that. Travis Haines is a bladesmith that offers custom handcrafted knives, anything from personal everyday carries to kitchen knives. Find your new favorite knife at hainesKnives.com/mancast or follow Travis over on social media at BirdForge and let him know we sent you. That's HAINES Knives.com/mancast. And again, over at Bird Forge on social media. The Vikings, feared and ruthless raiders who plundered and pillaged their way through Europe, spreading terror and destruction wherever they went. But among their ranks stood one warrior who rose above the rest. A man who was as feared as he was respected, a man known as Ivar the Boneless. Ivar was the son of Ragnar Lothbrok. He was a Viking chieftain of Danish origin whose life story is suffused with legend. It's awful hard to pull out the truth from the legend in this story. He was a man who sought not only to plunder but to conquer. In 865, Ivar and his brothers Halfdan and Hubba invaded Great Britain at the head of a large Viking force known as the Great Heathen Army. Their motivation was to avenge their father, who had died after being captured while raiding the kingdom of Northumbria. After capturing the capital city of York in 866, Ivar led his army to Nottingham in the kingdom of Mercia. But the Mercian king Bugred called upon Wessex for assistance, and King Athelred I and the future King Alfred soon arrived to besiege Nottingham. The Danes withdrew to York without a fight. Ivar and his brothers remained in York for about a year before returning to East Anglia, where they defeated King Edmund in battle. When the Vikings campaigned against King Alfred in Wessex in the 870s, Ivar didn't participate. He instead renewed his partnership with Olaf the White, and they went into what's now Scotland. Their army overran and destroyed Dumbarton, capital of the Strathclyde Kingdom, in 870. The following year, the two returned in triumph to Dublin. Ivar, by then known as King of the Norsemen of all Ireland and Britain, died in 873. The meaning of Ivar's peculiar nickname, the Boneless, is not known with any certainty. It might refer to a hereditary skeletal condition such as osteogenesis imperfecta or to an ability to walk. It stands in contrast to modern times when pain or any kind of disability almost gives us an excuse to surrender. Ivar isn't known for his kindness or his goodness. He was fierce and brutal. He took what didn't belong to him. He ruled and reigned in the very ways a Viking would expect. And as with many of the men we highlight here, we can learn from their moral weakness as much as we can learn from their strength. In the face of that debilitating pain, Ivar the Boneless was a Viking warrior unlike any other, a man of courage, strength, and determination, whose legacy lives on to this day. Do you have testicular fortitude? Do you want to embrace the life of courage that's set out before you? I want to invite you guys to join our elite brotherhood of men. So go to manlihood.com/brotherhood. Fill out the form. We'll be in touch. Also, don't forget this episode is brought to you by HAINES Knives, and I've got a knife right here that we're going to be giving away. It's called the Black Pearl. It's gorgeous. It was made just for you guys, just for this contest. and it is fantastic. So don't forget to check out HAINES Knives, and you can also go to our page, manlihood.com/contests, and enter for a chance to win. Have you ever needed to circumcise a gnat, but your Walmart knife from 13 years ago just isn't cutting it? Pun intended. Well, HAINES Knives is here to fix that. Travis Haines is a bladesmith that offers custom handcrafted knives, anything from personal everyday carries to kitchen knives. Find your new favorite knife at hainesKnives.com/mancast, or follow Travis over on social media at BirdForge and let him know we sent you. That's HAINES Knives.com/mancast. And again, over at BirdForge on social media.
If you want to be a better man, check out our website, manlihood.com, for blogs, videos, and more from our Manlihood team. And you can also join our private Facebook group, Manlihood ManCave, where you can meet up with a band of brothers who will challenge you and help you on your journey of manhood. This episode is produced by Hatcher Media for manlihood.com. Be sure to subscribe and leave us a review on iTunes, YouTube, or wherever you're listening to the show. Tune in again for more of the Manlihood ManCast.